Hello and welcome to episode number 25 of Supercalifragilistic. My name is Christian Rauchenwald, and in my Supercalifragilistic series I'm documenting the journey of building $1 million company from scratch without outside funding. Today we're going to talk about YouTube and LinkedIn advertising, why you should do it, why nobody else is doing it, and what's it all about. So let's get right into it. So since I'm currently dealing myself with advertising, figuring out how to promote my freein25.com domain, where people can learn about how they can make money online very easily with a 5-week step-by-step program. I've also encountered LinkedIn advertising, since I'm targeting my ideal customer would be somebody who already knows how to turn on a computer, who feels a little stuck in his job and wants to have some guidance on building his first online venture and basically almost have a guarantee to make money if he follows everything step by step. And therefore LinkedIn is a lot better than, for example, just targeting some keywords on Google, because there I can target people who are in a certain position where maybe I target a position that usually has only little potential for further career advancement. So it's usually then people who feel stuck, who are at the point where they feel okay, I cannot get further from here without doing a lot of courses or going back to school. And the beauty, there's different LinkedIn ads out there. So the beauty of it is, while the regular ads can become quite expensive, so the ads that show up in the newsfeed and you would have to write some content and stuff like that, there is also so-called in-message ads, which are really great because basically it's you sending them a private message, and it actually is, they get a private message from you where you can then talk to them personally and promote something. This obviously requires that you build your LinkedIn profile, that it looks like a great, or that it becomes a great profile, so that it also is trustworthy. But then you can target people in certain companies, positions and so on, and they get this message into their inbox. And if they don't interact with that message, click on the button or link that you provide or reply or anything else, you don't have to pay for it. So there's a certain period of time, I think it's 8 days, and if they don't interact with you during that time, you will not have to pay for it. So you only will pay for those people who at least showed some certain amount of interest. Now if you combine that with a tracking pixel on your website from Facebook, for example, and then run retargeting ads on Facebook and Google and anywhere else where retargeting is possible, you actually found a very effective way to only get people that are interested in what you're selling, and your retargeting will be more accurate because those people already showed some interest. Of course, it requires you to write a message that already gives them a rough idea what they're gonna see on the website, but leaves enough out in the open so they're interested enough to click on the message. There's no point in writing about motorcycles and then selling motorboats on the website. Of course, then your retargeting would also fail. So you get my point there. And the same applies to YouTube. While a lot of people like me, and probably you as well, skip all the YouTube ads instinctively, by instinct, there are people who watch them, and the ads that you see before a video, that you can skip, those ads you only pay if the user watches at least 30 seconds of your ad, or if he takes action, clicks on it. And that's another great way. So and YouTube is even more amazing, because YouTube, let's say you're selling protective cases for an iPhone, then you can make a short video, between the minimum is 12 seconds and the maximum is I think it's 6 or even more minutes that you can make your video, and you make a short video about your product and how great it is and why they should click now here to buy it. And you can put it in front of specific videos. So you can make a video that only is in front of a video about display repairs, for example. So people who look for the video with display repairs, well, they already have a broken screen, but you could make a video buy this protective case now so it doesn't happen the next time, and you can really target that specific person in front of the screen. And since you will only pay when they watch more than 30 seconds, so it means they didn't skip your video, or interact with it, which means they clicked on your button to buy your stuff or at least check it out, you also will have very effective advertising. And you can also target like specific channels. So you can say like, I want this ad only want to run in front of videos of my competitor, yeah, which is really great. Like ClickFunnels used to do that. Russell Brunson, they have a competitor called Infusionsoft, and Russell Brunson used to make some videos and say like, more or less, we are better than Confusionsoft. You don't need this tutorial, you just need to come to us. You will never need a tutorial again, yeah. So something like that. And obviously it's very effective because you have your target audiences, people that currently buy from your competitor, and before they go see the competitor's video or the tutorial on how to use the competitor's software, tool, product, whatever, they actually see your ad promoting like the same product or a similar product or the same functions but works better or whatever. So YouTube there is really a great way to advertise, and it's not as hard as you think, because of course bigger companies like Adobe and so on, or venture capital companies have like a ton of budget and therefore cut professional video. But honestly, in the end, since you only pay for people who are interested, you could pretty much film your video with your iPhone, yeah, put it on a cheap tripod, start recording, or with your webcam, and only cut the beginning where you press the play button and then press the stop button, run some little audio optimization on it, and add subtitles, which is a important point. So people who don't have audio, on YouTube it's clear they have audio turned on, but if you would use that video, for example, also on a Facebook ad later, add subtitles, so people that have the audio not turned on, or maybe your English accent is not that good or whatever, so it's maybe hard to understand for certain people, so they can read and follow better. And for the subtitles, I recommend using Descript. I'm going to put a link in the description down below. If you sign up for Descript, you get 100 minutes of transcriptions for free. And it's really great. You just drag the video in there. For a 30 minutes video, in less than 5 minutes, you have the transcript. You can then modify it, like the phrases or words that the algorithm didn't understand. And then you go to File, Export, and you can export the subtitles, and then you can simply add them in YouTube. It's like, yeah, a 5-year-old could do it. Yeah, it's really like very easy. If you have any problems with Descript and adding the subtitles, just leave a comment below and I will make a tutorial video on how to do it. Or I will simply like record you a short video and post it in the links below so you can check it out how it's done. It's really very easy. Anyway, so the main point being, most people focus on Facebook ads nowadays because it's like such a huge platform and so easy to use. And nobody thinks about all the other channels. Like, while Google Ads used to be like choice number one, a lot of companies don't bother to put in the effort with Google advertising. While it's still great, it's still a little bit tricky. Yes, you can narrow it down to certain keywords and so on, so you can already get very specific about like who you want to see your ads. But obviously it's like, yeah, like tricky. You need to also, it requires you to write like the text, like the title of your ad and so on, and everything needs to fit, and people cannot relate because they don't see a person. While as when you run YouTube or LinkedIn ads, people can relate. If you do a video like I'm doing now, or actually today I recorded a 80-second advertising which will run on Facebook, I think in a couple of days, and it will run on YouTube probably starting tomorrow, and we will see how effective it is. But it already it built some relationship because people see me as a person and they can instantly decide, okay, do I like that dude, the way he's dressed, the way he talks? Is there some kind of or is it, sometimes, at least for me, sometimes I meet people, I look at them and I instantly, for some reason, I dislike them. I don't know why, but it simply is like that. And this way, with a YouTube ad, people can instantly make up their mind. Like, either they don't like me and, well, they don't click on my ad, they just skip it. Or it's like, oh, that guy seems like I should listen to him or whatever, and they watch the ad, click on it and sign up. While as if I run ads on Google and people click on whatever, how to earn money online advertising, and then they come to the website, I already paid for them, and then they see my video on the website and they decide that they don't like me, and well, it's wasted money. So YouTube ads is really one of the way to increase your audience. Obviously, maybe the video will already run tomorrow and maybe I will already have some results. It would be very great. I don't know, but we will see. And if that's the case, if there already are results, I will include them in the progress report. regarding the Facebook advertising, there, yeah, like again, I need to record like a follow-up video, like for retargeting purposes for people who've been on the website. I'm also, again, tracking pixels. If you have no clue about them, feel free to text me. Obviously, I'm not working for free, but I'm able to integrate them in amazing ways. Yeah. For even if you have, like me, I have a form where they enter the email address and then they get instantly redirected to the affiliate page. So I don't know if they signed up there, but I can still differentiate between people who just visited the page and people who gave me the email address. Yeah. And obviously this way I can run different follow-up advertising for them, because somebody who already gave me their email address was like, for some reason convinced, okay, it seems like a good offer, but for another reason then didn't sign up on the follow-up page where he would have needed to enter his credit card. While as somebody who just visited my page just was interested in like getting to my page for some reason, because the advertising or whatever source he got from told him it might be interesting. So setting up the right pixels is really important, and tracking as much as possible so you can like really set up your follow-up sequences as precisely as possible. And when you're like me and you're like, that's a lot of work and I need to write the scripts for so many videos and so on, there's also an amazing software called Funnel Scripts, which writes like most of my sales scripts and so on, and I could even use it to write the scripts for those videos, but I just don't want to put the 30 extra or 45-minute extra effort into each episode, because it's like usually very late at the day. Today it's already 1 a.m. again, so you see. But yeah, Funnel Scripts, I'm also going to link it down below, and you should check it out, because in a couple of weeks they're going to increase the pricing for Funnel Scripts. It's like a yearly membership of like around $500 at the moment, but it's worth every penny, because it saves you so many hours of figuring out like which sales text to put where and stuff like that. And they really have like scripts that are highly converting, like tested on thousands and thousands of sales websites and funnels. And yeah, anyway, so yeah, tomorrow there's going to be an update episode with some like progress. Since I made a short in-between progress report, there will not be that much. I will like tell you how the first solo ad run with the first 100 clicks to my free in 25 funnel was going, and what I decided to do with the other 900 clicks and so on. And also tomorrow I'm going to start, I'm going to tell you that tomorrow actually. Yeah. So let me know, like, did you already look into LinkedIn advertising, YouTube advertising, or are you just focusing on Facebook and Instagram? And also, like, are there other channels that you monetize or that you advertise? Who of you has already tried Pinterest for advertising? It's something I have on my list to check out, but so far I haven't seen like the huge upside, because I don't see my target audience spending a lot of time on Pinterest. But yeah, let me know. Have you already tried all that stuff, or were you also scared of like, oh, it's so much work, and but in the end, that's what I wanted to say, sorry. So for me, usually it's like, yeah, it's so much work, now I need to create that ad and a follow-up ad and a different follow-up ad and this and that. But the point is, the hours you put in here, it may be like a little money spent, or in terms of your time, to create those follow-up videos and to track it properly and have different follow-up sequences and ads depending on what people did. But your results will be way better. It's like, instead of having one huge like, yeah, come back to me banner that you hold up, you will have, like, depending on how users behaved, a different engagement with them again that's more specific to their previous reactions, which already provide you with value about like, is it like still a cold audience, or is it a warm or a hot audience? Like, it will help you to like get more from your retargeting. If you don't bother doing that, you save the time setting up the proper pixels. You save the time creating the different follow-up ads. You actually you burn your money. It's like you would, I don't know, drive a boat. Being blind. Or drive your car being blind or something like that. Steer a boat, actually, I think it should be. But anyway, so. Because if you don't have the data and you don't react on the data, like you're basically just playing the lottery with your business. So anyway, let me know, comments below. You should already know what to do. If not, leave me a comment about what you do. That said, have a great day, night, morning, whatever, and talk to you tomorrow with my progress report. Till then, bye bye.